So what's around the Pestana Royal? Let's find out. In this video we'll take you on a tour of what's available outside both the front and back of the hotel. Let's start at the back of the hotel and take a look at the seafront. Here we are at the lift that takes you down towards the coast, where you'll find the beach, a handful of bars and a couple of other hotels. You can also join the coastal path from here and walk all the way towards the centre of Funchal, which takes around an hour depending on your pace. But first, let's head down to the bottom floor. As you come out of the lift, the first view probably isn't the most impressive. You can see the back of some of the seafront hotels, and there's clearly some building work going on in the area. But don't let that put you off. Within a minute or so, you're right on the seafront and the whole area opens up. This colourful building in front of us is one of a handful of bars you'll find along this stretch of the coast. From here you can turn either right or left. We're going to turn left first and head towards some interesting tunnels that cut through the rocks just ahead of us. This is also the direction you take if you wanted to follow the coastal path towards Funchal and the harbour. As you can see, it's a popular spot, sitting right alongside the beach with some lovely views right across the Atlantic. The beach itself is mainly pebble, but that certainly didn't stop people enjoying the sunshine. And over to your left you can see some of the colourful hotels that line this stretch of the coast. We're heading towards that large rocky outcrop in the distance, which is where you'll find the tunnels. After 5 minutes you come to this pedestrian tunnel that is cut straight through the rock. It's only a short walk through and it's quite atmospheric and certainly adds something a little different to the coastal walk. The tunnel links this part of the coast with Praia Formosa, one of the main beach areas in Funchal. As you make your way through, you really get a sense of how much rock has been cut away to create the route. It's quite narrow and a little dark in places, but there are several openings in the rock which let in plenty of light and give you some great views out across the Atlantic. It can also be a little wet underfoot in places, nothing too serious when we visited, but it's worth watching where you're walking. And one other thing worth knowing is that the tunnel closes each evening at 10 PM. Even if you're not planning to walk all the way to Praia Formosa, I'd still say it's worth coming down here and walking through the tunnel just to have a look. As we come out the other side, we can look back and see exactly where we've come from and the huge section of rock we've walked straight through. We're going to head back that way shortly and explore the other side of the bay. These steps here continue the coastal walk towards Funchal, but for now, let's retrace our steps. Okay, we're back now at the bar where we started at the beginning of the video. The path on our right takes us back towards the hotel lift, but we're going to carry straight on and head west along the coast to see what else is nearby. There are several bars along this stretch, all sitting right on the seafront and all within around 5 to 10 minutes walk of the hotel lift. This first one perhaps looked a little tired from the outside, but like all the bars along here, the real attraction is the location. You can sit outside, enjoy a cold drink and take in those views across the sea. All of the bars we saw offered both food and drink with a mixture of indoor and outdoor seating. So you've got a few options if you fancy getting out of the hotel for a couple of hours. Here's the next bar, which this time has its own car park. As you can see, it's a similar style to the last one, although this part of the seafront did feel slightly busier and a little more lively. You're also closer to one of the main beach areas here, where we saw a lifeguard and public toilets. The beach changes slightly as well. It's still volcanic, but there are fewer of the larger pebbles, which makes getting down towards the water a little easier. The coastal path continues and we soon come to another bar, probably the largest we've seen so far. And over to our left, you can see that the beach here is noticeably less pebbly. If you continue across the coastal path in this direction, the promenade eventually takes you towards the fishing town of Câmara de Lobos. It's a popular coastal walk and certainly one we'd like to come back to do properly another time. But for now, let's head back to the Pestana Royal and take a look at what the local area is like outside the front of the hotel. So here we are back inside the hotel and heading out through the main entrance. There's a small incline as you leave the hotel and make your way up towards the main road. Once we reach the road, we're going to turn right and explore some of the shops, bars and restaurants within walking distance of the hotel. One thing worth pointing out straight away is the bus stop just outside the hotel. You can catch the number 2 bus from here into the centre of Funchal. The journey takes around 15 minutes and costs around just €2 per person, making it a really easy and inexpensive way to get into the city. What actually stood out more to us were the tree-lined pavements and the well-maintained flower beds. Despite being on one of the main roads through this part of Funchal, we found it a very pleasant area to walk around. Along this stretch and over to the left you'll find a large supermarket, which is useful if you've forgotten anything or just want to pick up a few essentials. There are also several restaurants and bars dotted around the area. To our left is the steakhouse. Up this hill you'll find more bars and shops, but we'll come back that way a little later. For now, let's carry on towards the large shopping centre. As we continue along the road, there are plenty more shops, bars and restaurants. So although you're outside the centre of Funchal, you certainly don't feel isolated. After around 15 minutes walk from the Pestana Royal, you arrive at the Forum Madeira Shopping Centre. The centre has more than 50 shops spread across 3 floors, with a mixture of fashion, gifts and everyday essentials. There's also a large supermarket, several places to eat, a cinema and an outdoor terrace area. So whether you want to do a bit of shopping, pick up something you've forgotten or simply have a wander around, it's a really useful place to have within walking distance of the hotel. The shops are generally open from 10 in the morning until 11 at night, 7 days a week. Okay, let's head out through the back entrance now and I'll show you a few more places as we make our way back towards the hotel. We're now out of the shopping centre and heading back in the direction of the Pestana Royal. As you will see as we continue the tour, there are plenty more bars, restaurants and shops along the way. I think this is one of the things we hadn't fully appreciated before arriving. You're not staying right in the centre of Funchal, but that doesn't mean there's nothing outside the hotel. Within a relatively short walk, You've got the coastal path and beaches, several seafront bars, places to eat, supermarkets and a large shopping centre. As we carry on, you'll notice there's quite a lot of building work taking place along this stretch, but I can honestly say it didn't impact our holiday at all. If you want to explore further, you've got the bus stop immediately outside the hotel, with Funchal only around 15 minutes away. So whether you want to go for a coastal walk, find somewhere for a drink, eat outside the hotel, or simply pick up a few essentials, you've got plenty of options close by. The other thing that really impressed us is how clean and easy the area was to explore on foot. Pavements were generally wide and well maintained, the planted areas were looked after, and we found it easy to make our way around without really needing to plan too much in advance. There are a few inclines, which is probably no surprise given Madeira's landscape, but compared with some parts of Funchal, this immediate area felt relatively straightforward to explore. And here we are back at the Pestana Royal. If you're planning a trip, we've also put together guides to the Madeira cable cars and the famous Monte Toboggan ride. They're both on screen now, so click on one of those and we'll show you exactly what to expect. Thanks for joining us on this walk. We hope you found it helpful and it's given you a much better idea of what's around the hotel. We look forward to seeing you again in the next one.